The sun beat down on Farmer McGregor's back as he surveyed his banana farm. Rows upon rows of lush green plants, heavy with ripe yellow fruit, stretched as far as the eye could see. He smiled, the scent of sweet bananas filling his lungs. This year's harvest promised to be his best yet. He hummed a little tune as he began to collect the ripe fruit, carefully placing them in his woven baskets. He worked diligently, lost in the rhythm of his labor, until a chattering sound broke through his concentration. He looked up, his smile fading. High in the trees above, a troop of monkeys swung through the branches, their eyes glinting mischievously. They were a large troop, dozens strong, and their chatter escalated into a cacophony as they began to descend. Farmer McGregor had seen monkeys in his farm before, but never in such numbers. He knew what was coming. With a flurry of movement, the monkeys swarmed the banana trees, their nimble fingers stripping the fruit from the bunches with astonishing speed. Bananas flew through the air, landing with soft thuds on the ground, or being snatched up by other monkeys, who stuffed them into their mouths with greedy haste. Farmer McGregor tried to shoo them away, waving his arms and shouting, but the monkeys were relentless, seemingly unfazed by his attempts to deter them. They were too quick, too agile, and simply too many. He watched in dismay as his precious harvest, the fruit of months of hard work, was plundered before his eyes. He tried to salvage what he could, gathering the fallen bananas, but it was a losing battle. The monkeys, their bellies full and their mischief satisfied, eventually retreated back into the trees, leaving behind a scene of chaos and devastation. Farmer McGregor sat amongst the scattered banana peels and half-eaten fruit, his heart heavy with disappointment. The year's harvest was ruined. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the farm, Farmer McGregor began to clean up. He knew he couldn't let this defeat him. He would have to find a way to protect his crops from the monkeys next year. Perhaps a stronger fence? Or maybe some scarecrows? He wasn't sure, but he knew he'd find a solution. He picked himself up, his resolve strengthened by the setting sun, ready to face the challenge ahead. The monkeys had won this battle, but the war for his banana farm was far from over.